Hi boys and girls, today we are going to be doing a lab on classifying rocks.
Some questions we want you to think about today are: how do you classify? When do you use classification? How do you classify objects? And where in the real world do people use classification?
At your lab station you're going to have a variety of different rocks and minerals, and we're going to take a look at different ways we can use our senses to classify the rocks and minerals.
So today, one of the skills we want you to be working on along with that is being a good partner. So, Mrs. Krizik, if we're looking at our rocks, let's think about different ways that we might be able to classify this. So if I'm looking at this rock, I see that it has more than one color. It's a little bit shiny. It feels rough to me. And when you look at it, it has all different types of pieces, it looks like, inside of it.
And this one almost looks transparent, like you could kind of see through it. It's also very smooth and very bright in color.
And this one here almost looks like a piece of glass. When I feel it, it actually feels sharp on the edges, and it's very shiny, black, and as I said, very smooth.
So what we're going to have you guys do is create a chart on how to classify in the ways that you're classifying. So what I think is a great idea is for you to create 4 quadrants. You might not use all of these quadrants, but this is a good way for you to group your rocks and minerals by different attributes.
So first we need to decide, what are we going to do? How are we going to sort our rocks? Are we going to sort them by how they feel? Are we going to sort them by color? Are we going to sort them even by smell? We could smell them. Rocks don't have a lot of smell though.
No, they do not.
So what do you think we should do?
Let's do it on color.
Okay. So if I look at these rocks, this one has more than one color. It's pink and black. This is like an orange. We have a green. And then these are black.
Now also in your science journal, you're going to want to record different ways you sort these rocks and minerals.
So our first sorting was by color. And when we look at the color, we could even do this in another way. So if you wanted to, you could put it like this, but then you would have to justify, why is this in with the other rocks here and minerals? And I would say because that also has black in it.
And I agree. So our first response would say, one way to classify or sort and while one partner is writing, the other partner can start thinking of another way to classify or sort your rocks and minerals.
So if I take a look at my rocks, I can, again, feel them, look at them, make observations, and sort them in a different way, or think about a different way that we could sort them. So Mrs. Krizik, do you think maybe by how they feel?
Absolutely.
So if I feel this one, I think it feels rough. Would you agree?
I agree.
I also feel like this one feels rough.
I agree.
I think this feels smooth.
Yes.
And another smooth.
Mm-hmm.
This one, what do you think?
I would say it's kind of in the middle. It's kind of smooth and rough.
I agree.
So maybe we put it over in its own category.
I agree. So another way to sort would be by how the rock feels, or the roughness or smoothness of the rock.
Yes. So make sure to jot down all of your ideas of how you classified your rocks and minerals in your science journals.
And then we'll be talking about, afterwards, all of the different types of classifications and sorting that you did.